morning, scholars. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. Thank you for joining me again today. I am glad you're here, ready for another phonics lesson. Let's start today's lesson by doing another quick review of glued sounds or welded sounds. So I'll say it first and then you echo me. Are you ready? Here we go. A-L-L, ball, all. A-L-L, ball, all. A-M, ham, am. A-M, ham, am. A-N, fan, an. A-N, fan, an. A-N-G, fang, ang. A-N-G, fang, ang. I-N-G, ring, ing. I-N-G, ring, ing. O-N-G, song, ong. O-N-G, song, ong. U-N-G, lung, ung. U-N-G, lung, ung. And the bottom row, here we go. A-N-K, bank, ank. A-N-K, bank, ank. I-N-K, pink, ink. I-N-K, pink, ink. O-N-K, honk, unk. O-N-K, honk, unk. U-N-K, junk, unk. U-N-K, junk, unk. All right, way to go. Thank you for helping review those sounds. When we were reading Jabari Jumps a week or two ago, I remembered there had been a word in there with one of our glued sounds. Knowing glued sounds helped me read this word in the text. It's a harder word, but it's a word I really want to know because I'm interested in reading this book. And it's on this page here. Remember, Jabari finally worked up the courage to go to the top of the diving board and to jump off. And the words say, he took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. The word right here, sprang, has the ang glued sound that we hear in fang, fang, ang. And so knowing that ang glued sound was very important so that I could read harder words. Also, I noticed the word flying. The word flying has a suffix, doesn't it? And it's that ing suffix that makes the sound ing. So this is why it's really important to know and become very familiar with these glued sounds. All right, for today's lesson, once again, you will need a notebook, Foundations notebook or journal, or any notebook, and a pen, something to write with, pencil, whatever you have. All right, I'll get the PowerPoint up while you get your materials. Our learning target for today's lesson is, I will identify if a word has a closed syllable. I will mark up words. Read it with me this time. I will identify if a word has a closed syllable, and I will mark up words. Success criteria. I can explain why a word has a closed syllable. I can tap out and read words, and I can mark up words. Words have parts that go together called syllables. You're right. A syllable is part of a word that can be pushed out in one breath. Cat is a one-syllable word. Let's clap it. Cat. Catnip has two syllables. Let's clap that word. Catnip. Caterpillar has four syllables. Clap out the word caterpillar. Here we go. Cat-er-pill-er. Now, closed syllables have only one vowel. That vowel is followed by one or more than one consonant letters. And those consonants close in the vowel. The vowel sound is short in a closed syllable word, and we would mark that vowel with a breve. Here's our vowel chart, and let's go ahead and review the name of the vowel, the keyword, and the sound. And because we're doing focus on closed syllables today, we will just look at this column here with the short vowel sound. Tomorrow or another day, we'll look at the long vowel words. So here we go. A, apple, a. Say it with me. A, apple, a. E, ed, e. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, All right, so can you remember all of those rules or things that make a syllable closed? We're going to practice that now. Does this word here have a closed syllable, and how do you know? Use this sentence frame in your answer. This word does or does not have a closed syllable. I know this because. So take a look at this word. Let's tap it out. Elbows up. B-at. Is it a closed syllable? Yes, it is. Why? What makes it closed? Yep, it has one vowel, and there is a consonant that closes in the vowel, making that vowel say its short sound, a, apple, a. What about this word? There's no beginning consonant. Is this still closed? Yes, it is. We still have one vowel and a consonant closing it in. Let's take a look at these pictures and words. Okay, this word here, we see a digraph at the beginning and at the end of the word. Those two letters make one sound. So again, we're going to be checking to see which of these words has a closed syllable. Let's tap it out. Ick, thick. So thick cut fries. Open, is this a closed syllable? Yes, it's closed. And why is that? You got it. One vowel, and the vowel is followed by one or more consonants closing it in. Thick. What about this word? We have boat. Closed syllable? Let's go back and look at the rules here. Closed syllables, number one, can only have one vowel. How many vowels are here in the middle of the word? Right, we have two vowels. It's a vowel team, isn't it? So this word is not a closed syllable. Let's go down and check this one out. Is this closed? Is there one vowel only? Yes, just one vowel. And is there a consonant following it to close it in? You got it. So the vowel will say its short sound up. And what about this last one here? I see one vowel, only one salmon colored or pinkish colored card. So that matches. Let's see. Number 2 says the vowel is followed by one or more consonants to close it in. Is there a consonant closing in the vowel? No. So this is an open syllable word. In an open syllable word, the vowel says its long sound, its own name. So we have she. Okay, now that we've reviewed closed syllables, we are going to move into marking up words. So good job reviewing all about closed syllables. So we're going to review marking up words. We're going to mark up digraphs, blends, bonus letters, and glued sounds. We'll take a look at our Foundations poster and some slides that I have here. So when we are marking up digraphs, we want to underline both of the letters of that digraph together. For instance, here we have SH, ship, sh. The S and the H get marked up together because they make one sound, so we just put one line under it. And let's go ahead and read these together. We have CH, chin, ch. The CH gets one line under it. TH, thumb, one line under TH. WH, whistle, w, One line again under the WH. And finally, CK, sock, k. Notice this digraph comes at the end of the syllable or word. And we know the CK spelling would only come at the end. If we have a word that starts with the sound k, we would never use the CK spelling, would we? Now let's look at blends. Here are examples of blends that we would find in a word. To mark up a blend, we want to underline each of the sounds in the blend. For instance, in the word best, we would underline the S and then we would underline the T separate from each other. Because in a blend, we hear each of the letters say its sound. Let's practice tapping out and reading these words with blends. We'll tap it, we'll blend it, we'll read it, and then in your head, just practice underlining it, thinking about what you would underline if you were to mark it up. Here we go. Number 1, elbows up. Here we go. Gust, gust, a gust of wind. I see a blend right here at the end, don't you? ST, st. We would put a line under the S. We would put a line under the T. Next one, elbows up. Frog, frog. Okay. We see the blend here at the beginning. The F and R are two consonants that blend together. If we were to mark it up, we'd put a line under the letter F and a line under the R. Next one, I see the blend is at the end of the word. So we have soft, soft. Okay. Think about what you would underline. Next, here's a word with a blend at the beginning. Snap, snap. Did you imagine underlining the letter S and the letter N? Good job. What about this one? Here we have kids playing. They are skipping or jumping. So let's do skip first. Skip, skip. Underline the S, underline the K. And then jumping, jump rope. Here we go. Jump. We would underline the letter M and the letter P. And the last one, I see an ST blend at the end, just like in the first word, gust. So in this word, nest, nest, we would need to underline the S and the T. Okay, so we've practiced the digraphs and blends. Let's think about glued sounds now. If a word has a glued sound, we want to put a box around that glued sound. Here are the glued sounds we've learned so far this year. Am, an, all. And these glued sounds, ang, ing, ong, ung. And last, we have ank, ink, onk, unk. Okay, so we will box those. And bonus letters. What do you remember about marking up bonus letters? Right, we will always mark a bonus letter with a star. We know the bonus letters are S, L, and F. So if you're marking up words with a bonus letter, look for that added or second bonus letter and put a star above it. Here's our poster with the rules for marking up words. So we can refer to that as we mark up words in our notebook. So this is the time of the lesson you'll need your notebook handy and something to write with. I want you to write this first word on your paper. Write it down, and then we'll talk about marking it up. Okay. So let's go ahead. We can tap it out here. We have a digraph at the beginning and a blend at the end. Ready? Shelf. I have a book on my shelf. Go ahead and mark it up and then check to see if yours looks like mine. Did you put a line under the digraph SH? Did you underline the L and the F separately in that blend? Did you mark the vowel with a breve? And then did you scoop it up and put a C for closed syllable? Good job. Let's try number 2. Okay, number 2, we have the word it's miss. Remember, the 2 S's don't make 2 sounds, just one sound at the end. Go ahead and write it and mark it up and then show me what you have. Okay. Did you mark the bonus letter with a star? Did you put a breve above the I? And did you mark this as a closed syllable after scooping it up? Way to go. Nice job, miss. Okay, let's move on to the third word. Okay, let's tap it out, elbows up. Sack, sack. Okay, write it and mark it. And take a look. Sack. I see a digraph at the end spelled with a CK. Did you underline both letters together in that digraph? Good job. Did you put a breve above the letter A, the vowel? And it's a closed syllable because there's only one vowel and there's a letter or letters following that vowel. Closed syllable. Good job. Okay, let's try the next one. Tap it out. Ran. There's a glued sound, isn't there? A-N, fan, an. So think about how to mark up glued sounds. You might want to look right here in this area of the poster for help. Okay, and again, there's that word. Take a look, see how you did. Did you box an, the glued sound? Good job. Again, a closed syllable, short vowel word. Okay, try the last one. Okay, so here we have the word blink. We see that ink, glued sound, so put a box around it. And then we have a blend at the beginning, don't we? Underline the B, underline the L separately because we hear each of those letters say its sound. Blink. And we are all out of time. I'm sorry we did not get a chance to do the second column of words, but you can certainly practice marking up words on your own. And tomorrow when I see you, we are going to be reading words that have the vowel consonant E syllable. And then we'll also practice adding on suffixes to those syllables. So think about how your learning went today. Talk about it with your family. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Welcome back to first grade math with Mrs. Pernia. Yesterday we practiced taking away multiples of 10 by drawing a picture with tens and ones blocks. Today we're going to practice taking away multiples of 10 but with a number line. But first we're going to start off with some calendar. Here we go. First we're going to start off with our months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. Can you find which month comes right after September? Usually we sing January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September. What comes right after September? That's it. It's October. It's right there with that pumpkin. There's October. Now for our song. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. One more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Now for our days of the week. There are 7 days in a week. Each one of them has the word day. Can you find Tuesday? That's it. Tuesday is right here. It comes right after Monday. So Monday and then Tuesday. Now for our song, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. One more time. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. And now for our August calendar. Yesterday was Monday, August 3rd, 2020. Let's read that together. Yesterday was Monday, August 3rd, 2020. And now for today. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. Let's read that together. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020. And now for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. Let's read that together. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. And now we get to our ice cream cones. Do you remember our pattern here? That's it. It goes pink and then brown. Yesterday we put a pink one, and now we have to figure out what will come today on Tuesday, August 4th. What do you think? That's it, a brown ice cream cone or chocolate. Yummy. Now we're going to do days of summer. Can you tell me how many days of summer it has been so far? Yeah, 51, and 51 is right here. We're going to take that and put it in a number word, and it would look like this. 50 and then 1. Now we're going to take that and put it into our 10 frame. Do you know how many 10s are in the number 51? Yeah, that's it. There are 5 10s because it would go like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's bring those over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, do you remember how many 1s are in the number 51? Yeah, there's just one 1. So 51 has 5 10s and 1 1. And that's what this 10 frame also shows too. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, and 1 1. And now we're going to see this number here, 51, is even or odd. Remember that you can look at that ones digit, and if it's a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, all of those numbers tell you that it's even. What do you think? Is our number 51 even or odd? Yeah, it's odd. Our ones digit is a 1, and that doesn't match up with any of those numbers down there. And also, this one heart that's all by itself also makes it odd. Now we're going to take 51 and show what it looks like with tens and ones blocks. Do you remember how many tens are in the number 51? Yeah, there were 5 tens. Let's go bring those over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then, do you remember how many ones were in the number 51? Yeah, there was just one 1, because after 50 would be 51. And now we're going to take that and put it into a number bond. Do you know our whole here? How many do we have all together? Yeah, we have 51 altogether. Do you know how many tens we have? Yep, we have 5 tens or 50, so that's one part. How many ones do we have? Yeah, we have just one 1. So that is our other part there. Now we're going to take 51 and we're going to figure out what one more would be. That means we're starting at 51 and we're adding one more. So over here, we're going to add one more ones block. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we have 2 ones. How many tens do we have? We still have 5 tens. So we're going to put together that number. 50 and 2 together make 52. Now we're going to take 51 and we're going to figure out one less. That means we're starting at 51 and we're taking away one 1. Over here, can you point to which one that's going to go away? Yeah, it's that one right there. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we have no ones. How many tens do we have? Yep, we still have our 5 tens. So 50 and 0 together make, that's it, 50. So 51 take away 1 is 50. Now we're going to take 51 again, and we're going to figure out 10 more. That means we're starting at 51, and we're adding one group of 10. Over here, we're going to add one 10. And now, how many ones do we have? Yeah, we still have one 1. How many tens do we have? Yeah, we have one more 10. So we have 6 tens or the number 60. So let's put that together. 60 and 1 together make, yep, 61. Now we're going to take 51 again, and we're going to find what 10 less would be. That means we're starting at 51, and we're taking away one 10. Can you point to the 10 that's going to go away? Yeah, it's right here. There's that 10. It's going to go away. And now, how many ones do we have? Yep, we still have one 1. How many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 4 tens, or 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's put together that number. 40 and 1 together make 41. Now it's time for our skip count by tens. We're going to start at 10. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. What comes next? 110. Yep. And then we have 120. Let's do it again one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now it's time for our number sense. So our learning target for today is I will subtract multiples of 10. So this is exactly what we practiced yesterday, but again, we're going to be practicing it with our number line this time instead of drawing a picture. So can you tell your family what we're going to practice today? Thank you. That's it. We're going to practice subtracting or taking away many groups of 10 using a number line. All right, let's take a look at that learning target. It says, I will subtract multiples of 10. So we're going to start with a number like 50, and we're going to take away a multiple of 10. We're going to subtract that. Here we're taking away 20. So we're going to use the number line. Over here we're going to have 50, and now we're going to take away 20. And when we think about 20, this 2 tells us that we have 2 tens. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at 50 here, and we're going to go back 2 tens, but we're going to do it step by step. So first we're going to go back 1 10. So if we have 50 and we're taking away 1 10, where do we end up at? That's it, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now we're going to go back another 10 because we have to take away 2 tens. So we're at 40 now, and we're going back 1 10. Where do we end up at now? Yeah, 30. 10, 20, 30. And now we've just figured out that 50 take away 20 is the same thing as 30. Let's go ahead and try another one. Now we're going to start at 60 and we're going to take away 20. So again, we're going to start at 60 here and we're going to take away 20. And do you remember how many tens are in 20? Yeah, there are 2 tens. So again, we're going to start at 60. We're going to take away 1 10. So we have 60, we're taking away 1 10. Where does that put us at? 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we're going to take away another 10 because we're taking away 2 tens, and here they are, 1 10, 2 tens. Now remember, we're at 50, and we're taking away 1 10. Where are we at now? That's it, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've just figured out that 60 take away 20 is the same thing as 40. Now we're going to start at 80, and we're going to take away 30. So we're starting at 80. Do you remember how many tens are in 30? Yeah, there are 3 tens. That 3 there tells us that we have 3 tens. So we're going to take this away step by step. So first we're going to start at 80, and we're going to take away 1 10. So 80, taking away 1 10 will put us at, that's it, 70, because it would go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now we're going to go back another 10. So we're at 70, going back another 10, and that would put us at 60, because they would go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now we have to go back another 10, because we have to take away 3 tens. So again, we're at 60, we're going back 1 10, and that would put us at 50, because it would go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we've just figured out that if you have 80 and you take away 30, that's the same thing as 50. Now we're starting at 62, and we're going to take away 30. In the number 62, how many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 6 tens. How many ones do we have? Yep, we have 2 ones. Remember from yesterday that when we take away groups of 10, we are changing this tens place here. We're not changing this ones place here. So this ones place, this 2, will stay the same, even though we're taking away groups of 10. So again, we're going to start at 62, and we're going to take away 30. Do you remember how many tens are in 30? Yeah, there were 3 tens. That 3 tells us we have 3 tens. So we're going to take this away step by step. So here we go, 62, going back 1 10 would be, if we have 62, we're going back 1 10. Yep, 52. So we go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and we still have that 2. So 52. And now we're going to go back another 10. So we have 52. We're going back one more 10, and that would put us at 42, because it would go like this: 10, 20, 30, 40, and we still have our 2. Now we still have to go back another 10, because we have to go back 3 10s. So if we have 42 and we're going to take away 1 10, where would we be at now? That's it, 32, because we would take away 1 10, and then we have 3 10s left over, or 30, and we still have our 2 there, so 32. So we've just figured out that 62 take away 30 is the same thing as 32. All right, this is the end of our time together. Today we practiced subtracting multiples of 10. So that meant we started with a number like 48, and we took away a multiple of 10. To do this, we used a number line. So we started at what number began the problem with. So we start at 48, and we're going to take away 30. And 30 has how many 10s? Yeah, 3 10s. So that means we're going to go back from 48 3 times, or 3 10s. So here we go. 1 less 10. So if we have 48 and we take away 1 10, that would put us at, yep, 38. And then if we take away another 10, we have 38. And we take away 1 10, that would put us at, yep, 28, because we'd lose 1 more. And now we have to go back another 10, because we have to go back 3 full 10s. So 1 less 10 than 28 would be, that's it, you take away 1 10, so we have 1 10 left over actually. So the 10 and the 8 together make 18. So in this problem, 48 take away 30 is 18. So this is something you could be practicing at home with your parents. They could write down the math equation for you, and then you could practice taking away the multiples of 10 with a number line. Your problems could look like this, where you have 48 take away 30, or 48 take away 20, or it could be something like 80 take away 30, or 100 take away 20. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to practice again, taking away multiples of 10, but in a different way. We are going to use our equations and actually rewrite them so that we can use addition to solve them. So in this problem here, we're starting at 42 and we're taking away 30. And that is the same thing as starting at 30 and adding some more until you get to 42. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this addition equation and a number line to figure out our answer, or that missing part. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hola amigos, bienvenidos. ¿Cómo están todos? Estoy muy feliz de estar contigo y aprender un día más. Vamos a empezar con el calendario y luego vamos a revisar qué aprendimos ayer y vamos a poner una estrategia más en nuestra meta para restar decenas. ¿Listos para el calendario? La fecha de hoy es 8/4/2020. Los días de la semana son lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado y domingo. ¿Sabes cuál es el día hoy? Hoy es martes. Ayer fue lunes. Y mañana será miércoles. ¿Y el patrón para agosto qué es? ¿Qué usamos ayer para el patrón? ¿Recuerdas? Sí, fue paleta de hielo y pelota de playa. Paleta y pelota. Paleta y pelota. ¿Qué será mañana en el patrón? Para miércoles. Sí, será una paleta. El patrón solo tiene 2 partes. Vamos a seguir con las decenas. Decenas son grupos de 10. ¿Recuerdas que tenemos 10 dedos y un grupo de 10 es una decena? Mira, una decena es un grupo de 10 unidades. 10 de estos hacen un grupo entera. Y 10 bloques singulares hacen un grupo de 10. Y en la tabla de 10 también tenemos un grupo de 10 aquí y es igual a 10 puntitos o 10 círculos. Vamos a ver si 10 círculos hacen un grupo de 10. Vamos a contar por 10 y con los grupos de 10 aquí, con las imágenes que van en la computadora. ¿Listos? Cuentan conmigo. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Mira, tenemos 10 grupos de 10. Cada uno es una decena. Ayer aprendimos cómo restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando bloques de base 10 y la tabla de 100. Los bloques usamos ayer y la tabla de 100. Hoy vamos a hacer algo diferente. Hoy, un poquito diferente. Hoy vamos a restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando bloques de base 10, los bloques así, y dibujos. Vamos a dibujar el trabajo. La pregunta de hoy, primero tenemos una pregunta aquí. Dice, hay 50 niños. 50. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en el número 50? 5. 5 decenas en 50. 20 toman el autobús. Los otros caminan. Los otros caminan. ¿Cuántos niños caminan? Vamos a leer la pregunta otra vez. Hay 50 niños. 20 toman el autobús. Los otros caminan. ¿Cuántos niños caminan? ¿Sobre qué trata este problema? ¿Qué es lo que hay que averiguar? ¿Y qué información es importante? Creo que 50 es importante. Tenemos 5 grupos de 10 y 20 toman el autobús. Tenemos que encontrar la diferencia entre 50 y 20 porque queremos saber cuántos niños caminan. Entonces vamos a ver 5 decenas menos 2 decenas. Tengo mis bloques también. Mis bloques tengo 5 grupos de 10 menos 20. Voy a quitar 1, 2. 20 bloques. 20 unidades, digo, 2 grupos de 10. Y ahora, ¿cuántos hay? Sí, hay 3 decenas. 5 decenas menos 2 decenas es igual a 3 decenas. 50 menos 20 es igual a 30. Pues vamos a ver otra estrategia para hacer las ecuaciones con las restas. Nuestra meta es poder restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando bloques de base 10 y dibujos. Ahora vamos a ver un ejemplo de los dibujos. La pregunta es muy similar como antes, pero ahora los números cambiaron un poquito. Si hubiera 70 niños y 30 tomaron el autobús, ¿cuántos caminarían? ¿Sobre qué trata este problema? ¿Qué es lo que hay que averiguar? ¿Y qué información es importante? Si hubiera 70 niños, yo sé que 70 es muy importante. 7 decenas. Es el número más grande y es el número de los niños en total. Sabemos que 30 tomaron el autobús y queremos saber cuántos caminarían. Entonces tenemos que poner la diferencia entre 30 y 70. La diferencia es con la resta. 7 decenas menos 3 decenas. Voy a dibujar las decenas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tenemos 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Menos 3. Tacha 3 decenas. 1, 2, 3. ¿Y cuántas decenas hay ahora? Sí, hay 4 decenas. Es 4 decenas. 4 grupos de 10. Entonces 70 menos 30 sería 40. ¿Ves? Ahora vamos a hacer otro juntos. Agarras tu papel y lápiz porque, bueno, tenemos nuestra meta y la pregunta es, Bug, mi perrito, tenía 50 huesos, pero luego se comió algunos. Le quedan 20. ¿Cuántos comió ella? ¿Sobre qué trata este problema? ¿Qué es lo que hay que averiguar? ¿Qué información es importante? Pensar, dibujar, escribir una ecuación. Tienes 1 minuto para hacer el problema y vamos a revisar juntos el problema en 1 minuto. Buen trabajo, chicos. Es tiempo para revisar el problema juntos. Bug tenía 50 huesos. Entonces, yo sé que la información importante es 50 porque es el total de huesos. 50 es 5 decenas. 5 decenas. Pero luego se comió algunos. No sabemos cuántos. Voy a poner un signo de pregunta aquí porque no sabemos cuántos comió ella. Oh, se me olvidó. 5 decenas menos que es igual a, ¿cuántos hay ahora? Sí, 20. 2 decenas. 2 decenas. ¿Qué va aquí? Queremos saber cuántas decenas hay aquí. ¿Cuántos huesos comió ella? Voy a empezar con mi total con 50 huesos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 decenas es 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 huesos. ¿Y cuánto al final hay? 2. 1, 2. Entonces, ¿cuántos comió ella? Puedes ver en el dibujo cuántos tenemos que tachar. 1, 2, 3. Exactamente. 3 decenas va aquí. Ahora sabemos que 50 menos 30, 3 grupos de 10, es igual a 20. Puedes ver que los números 5 menos 3 también son igual a 2. Es lo mismo, 50 menos 30 es igual a 20. Practiquemos más ecuaciones juntos. Vamos a seguir practicando cómo restar decenas de los números en el rango de 10 a 90. Empezando con número 1. Puedes dibujar mientras estamos trabajando y pensando, o puedes ver y notar las cosas que sabes y las estrategias que quieres practicar en casa después de la lección. Número 1 es 40 menos que es igual a 20. En mi pizarra voy a poner mis números importantes. 40 es 4 decenas. 4 decenas menos que es igual a 20. Menos que es igual a 2 decenas. 2 decenas. Ahora necesitamos dibujar los números o los bloques. ¿Qué necesito poner primero? Sí, 40. ¿Qué es 40? 4 decenas. Voy a poner 1, 2, 3, 4 decenas menos ¿cuántas decenas es igual a 2 decenas? Ya sabemos que tenemos 2 al fin, entonces voy a poner un círculo en mis 2 decenas. ¿Cuántos tengo que tachar? 1, 2. Exactamente. Ahora sé que menos 2 decenas, 4 decenas, menos 2 decenas es igual a 2 decenas. ¿Qué es 2 decenas? ¿Qué significa 2 decenas? Sí, 20, 20. ¿Puedes ver la relación entre los números aquí? 40 menos 20 es igual a 20. Y también mira, ¿qué es 20 más 20? Si ponemos 20 juntos, es 40. Muy bien. 2 más 2 es igual a 4 también, y 4 menos 2 es igual a 2. Entonces hay una relación entre todos los números. Vamos a hacer número 2. ¿Puedes ver qué es número 2? ¿Qué dice en la ecuación? 50 menos 50. ¿Puedes hacer la ecuación en tu mente sin dibujar? Voy a ver. Tenemos 50. Es 5 decenas. Voy a dibujar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decenas menos 50. ¿Puedes adivinar qué es mi respuesta? Voy a tachar 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ahora, ¿cuántos hay? ¿Cuántos grupos de 10? 0. No hay ninguna decena dejada. Mira, 0. 50 menos 50 es igual a 0. Bueno, número 3 es 60 menos 30. 60 menos 30. Empezamos con 60. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 60? 6. Muy bien. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Menos 30. ¿Cuántas decenas es 30? Es 3. Entonces voy a tachar 3 decenas. 1, 2, 3. ¿Cuántos quedaron? 1, 2, 3. 3 decenas es 10, 20, 30. Entonces 60 menos 30 es igual a 30. Excelente trabajo hoy, chicos. Ahora tengo una pregunta para tarea de hoy. Hoy practicamos cómo restar decenas de números en el rango de 10 a 90 usando bloques y dibujos. Su tarea para hoy es tratar de resolver este problema y luego volver mañana y lo revisaremos juntos. La pregunta es, José cuenta 30 peces. Camila cuenta 90 peces. ¿Cuántos peces más cuenta Camila que José? Voy a leerlo otra vez. Piensas en los números importantes y qué necesitas hacer para encontrar la respuesta. José cuenta 30 peces. Camila cuenta 90 peces. ¿Cuántos peces más cuenta Camila que José? Revisaremos el problema mañana, chicos, y nos vemos muy pronto. Que tengan un buen día. Adiós.